everyone. I am super excited to see you back here. Welcome to Charlotte's Web channel, and I am Charlotte Marie, and I am here with my granddaughter Taziah. And Taziah has a special project she has in mind. She wants to make a simple tube dress. And so we thought it would be fun for us to bring you in and make a tube, show you exactly how that tube dress is going to be made step by step. First of all, on that tube dress, we are going to need to measure. So in measuring, you will need a measuring tape like the one I have in my hand. And we're going to do maybe 4, maybe 5 simple measurements for this tube dress. Taziah, where was that tube dress at anyway that you've seen that we're going to duplicate?
Fashionnova.
All right, so let's get started on that dress. First of all, let's do a bust measurement. We're going to do a waist measurement, a hip measurement, and then a length measurement of the dress for that particular dress that you see on the screen. The bust measurement, we want to start by taking the measurement from the fullest part of the bust, from the center, all the way back around to the center. But as you notice, we have the tape measure on the fullest part of the bust, which I'm getting a measurement of 32 and a half. Okay? And then we want to do a measurement on her waist. Taziah, can you show me where your belly button is there? Okay. So what we're going to do is start from the belly button. We're going to put the tape measure on the belly button. You can hold that there for me. Go all the way around back to that belly button again. And the measurement that I'm getting here is 27. Okay. And then we're going to do a hip measurement. Now for the hip measurement, we want to go to the fullest part of the hip. So then we'll need you to turn to the side there. So we can see the fullest part of the hip. And I get a measurement of a 34 and a half, maybe even 35, but we'll go 34 and a half because this is a fitted dress. And so then I'm going to do a measurement from the top all the way to where she wants her dress to fit. So Taziah, where would you like that to hit? Where would you like your tube dress to hit?
Above the knee.
Okay. So right above the knee, I am getting a measurement of 28, maybe 28 and a half. What I would like to do, however, is maybe cut it to 29 or maybe even 30. So that way I have plenty to work with on that dress. I always rather for it to be too big or too long than too short and not enough. And I have done quite a bit already. We have actually put together a pattern piece here, as you can see. And with the pattern piece, you can see where I have done the measurements here on the waist. And then all the way, I've done the hips measurement. And then I've also done the full length measurement. So with the full length measurement, I am measuring, I think, 30. Yep, 30 inches all the way of the full length measurement. So it has been, the pattern piece has been made, and now all we're going to do is pin it. Now, one thing I would like for you to know is the fabric that we have chosen is a stretchy fabric. And so it really stretches, and it's a two-way stretch because it stretches that way and that way. So this is the type of fabric that you will want. This is called a tailor's chalk. So you can do it like this. However, it takes too long for me, so I'd rather just pin it in a couple of pins like that, and then maybe one or two more. You will need pins, you will need your ruler, and you're going to definitely need scissors. Okay, so Tazaya is going to start cutting here our pattern piece. And as she's doing that, maybe we can talk a little bit about other things or techniques that can be used when cutting or when you need a pattern piece. One little hack that I like to suggest that you use is to take another pattern that's similar to this to the one that we're working with. Just kind of take another pattern and then you can kind of alter that pattern. So so then we're going to cut that piece out, and then we're going to start with another piece as soon as she gets done here. Okay, so now we have cut out two pattern pieces here of the main pieces that we needed, and we'll just open them up. Okay, very simple here. And then we're going to put them together with right sides together, which is typically the right side is the inside. So put those together. And that dress is coming together already, huh? Pretty simple. Okay, then we're going to pin. Do some pinning. I like to kind of pin so that I stay with my markings. As you can see, we did like a little marking here, so that we want to make sure that lines up the markings. And when we sew, we're going to sew a 5/8 seam allowance. That is the normal seam of allowance for most sewing projects. So then we're going to sew this side also. We're pinning in all the way. Almost ready to get on that machine, huh, Tazaya? I know you're ready. You're anxious. She's anxious. We're finna get it done. Okay. So now we have done the pinning of where that seam is going to be, where we're going to make our seam. And so next it's going to be some sewing. As you can see, we're doing 5/8 of the seam all the way through. Trying to keep it even as possible. Removing pins as we go. Okay. You always want to back stitch so that it locks it in. And cut your threads off. Make sure you always cut those threads off. And then we'll do the other side. I am so excited about this dress, Tazaya. I think it's going to be a fantastic dress on you. So this is how far we've gotten with the dress. I've actually taken and folded the top over probably about 2 inches. I am going to fold the hem over about 1.5 to 2 inches, or however she wanted If she wanted a little further up, then we'll go further. But so far, this is where we're at. It looks pretty good. We may do a little bit of more altering by bringing it in just a little bit, make it a little more tighter. But this is what we have, is a nice fitted tube dress. So pretty simple to make. So the next step, I'll be doing the altering. As you can see, you can have a little bit of taking in. Sorry guys, sorry. A little bit of taking in, and I will do a little pinning here, and that side look like it's pretty good. But just a little more altering and she'll be ready to go. Okay, we're almost complete with the dress. I want to show you some of the finishing that we need to put on it. I would always put something in the back of it so that she'll know the back from the front. With the tube dress, it's kind of hard to tell what the back or the front is, or even the bottom part. So you want to put some kind of marking like hand wash or your own tag. I do have tags, so you know, I usually put my tags on there. And when you're completing this dress, what you want to do is you want to fold it over at the top, and you're going, when you fold this over, as you see I have it folded, then just do a stitch that will keep it down on both sides. Do a stitch, then turn it back over, and you're done with the top pretty much. We're going to cut all of the inside out because we had to alter it a little bit to fit her because of the stretch fabric. It's really stretchy, as you can see. It's a very stretched fabric. So her measurements needed to come in a little bit more because of it being so stretchy. And then you want to do the same with the hem. As you can see, I turned over the hem, and I did like a 1.5 inch hem across there. And then when I turned over both sides, as you can see how I have it folded there, then you want to do a stitch across here and a stitch here. Now we're going to do a little lightweight stitch, hand stitch, just to keep these down, and this here too. So, but yep, we want to cut off all the seam, all the extra seam, and then then we'll be ready. We're so excited. We got the finished product on Tazaya, and she is rocking it. You want to turn around, kind of show everybody what we've done. We finished it together. This is what she wanted, and it actually is fitting and very nice, huh, Tazaya? She's liking it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and subscribing to my channel. And we'll see you again real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.